They are amazing. It is. I would get rid of my mower before I get rid of my rotary scissors. 5 kilos for 250 square meters is an appropriate amount. You could apply that over the 250 and you're not under fertilizing.
I think it was up to AFL standard. It was trial by media.
I'm ringing to let you know you just won a lawnmower.
Are you kidding yourself?
Nope. You have a
joking.
Bushranger 410 cylinder mower that is going to be delivered to your door probably sometime next week. What are you laughing at?
You.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 74, Lawnhub Live after lunch. I'm here with
BJ's in there early. G'day, legends.
with the main man, Clint. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Had a good day? Good
I have.
barbecue?
Yeah, I went to the barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
had myself some heart disease, and then
Mm-hmm.
had to go back to the residence. My daughter was speaking at the assembly. I was expecting more, but it was okay.
It was okay?
Well, she did one line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more,
Glasses.
bit more robust, but
Yes.
it was good. She wasn't planning on speaking. She told me she wouldn't do it. She's a bit shyer than the 2 psychopaths that she lives with. Well, there's more than 2. There's 3 of us. Yeah, so she did a little speech and quite proud of herself. So
That's good.
it was. So restream it's live. What else do we have to do? I don't know. He looks like a guy from a movie, but I can't work out. Like a criminal guy from like
Looks a bit
a prisoner.
Wolverine-y at the
No, I'm
moment.
gonna work it out. It's been bugging me for the last probably week, and I'm like, he looks like. I keep thinking Cyrus the Virus, but it's not him. And then I'm like Hannibal Lecter, and it's not him, but it's another real like evil dude from, not The Rock. I'll work it out. Anyway, let's. What do we got in the chat? Very sharp, Clint, looking great. Thank you. This is my part of my costume. I'm actually wearing it to hide my shirt. I've got a surprise shirt for Jonesy, which I'm happy
Fucking hell.
to share. You haven't seen the shirt, have you? I don't think so. No, it's good. Josie made me a shirt. So she's got like a machine now, so I can do all the shirts.
You can do all the shirts.
Yeah, she's like, I'll just knock it up.
It's good. You got a
Like
thread.
Like a
Yeah.
good northern suburbs young couple, they'll just knock it up.
Yep.
So
Get that baby
like
bonus.
a good Gawler baby, just
Mhm.
knocked up. So yeah, when you're ready, do you want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second.
I wasn't expecting this. I'm caught off guard.
Well, you got to keep the surprises.
Fuck, that's great. That's incredible.
You like it?
I like it.
So yeah, Josie made me that.
That's fucking great.
I wanted to see your reaction live rather than walk in with it and then no one gets to see it.
That's incredible. Well done, Josie.
So I'm Kim Jong Timu Dan now. Does Kim Jong wear glasses? Yeah. So actually, I feel like that a cartoon character, the dog with the glasses. The dog with the glasses. Do you know what's it called? Theodore.
That's great.
Yeah, she's killed it, eh? What the fuck is going on with these? I need new headphones. I don't like these headphones. So yeah, been a good day. And I'm sorry I'm on time. I was waiting for an Uber Eats delivery and I didn't do the extra payment and so it didn't come in time.
That sucks. So someone, wherever it is, has got food now?
But Mrs. Adams has it.
Yes.
She's got my food and her food.
Oh, nice.
So, and I bought a pork roll from Sunta thinking,
Yes.
that'll be nice. Drive and eat. Bit of crummage, but cool. I got to wear a shirt when I get there, right?
That's right, yeah.
And I would have got here late, And as I've told you multiple times, 5 minutes early is on time and on time is late.
Mhm.
Oh, I've got a logo as well.
Oh, beer, coffee, Moe.
Team Rudan.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, so she's killed it. She was very critical of her. She's like, it's not very good. I'm like, no, it is very good. So yeah, I'm Team Dan now.
Yeah, because I knew she had.
If I'm Team Dan, what the fuck is Dan?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Isn't Dan Team Dan?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember Josie saying that she got a machine that could do that and it broke down and now she's got a new one.
Yeah,
or
so
something.
she's rock and roll.
Fucking oath. That's sick. I'm digging it. I
So
like it.
I'm just gonna keep my screen off camera. So yeah, what's the plan today? What are you excited about, Jonesy? What's making your horn semi?
The Moe.
Oh, it's on.
Made
It's
the
on its own camera angle.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe you put the plant near it so it looks like a. Wow, you could have put it in front of the wall.
Fucking watch our audience just.
Everyone's having like spasms.
Anyone got this on their tablet while they're driving is in trouble.
People do that.
Well, I'm sure they do.
Criminals. Instagram. So we're going to give that mower away at 3 o'clock. Is that right? That's how we kind of do things. I had intended that we'd give it away earlier, but I don't think I communicated that well.
Well, it's only for people during the sale, right?
Yeah, from the Thursday.
Yeah.
So anyone that was there from the beginning. Yeah, it's good. It's probably something you could have organised yesterday, but great. So there's
What,
no
the mower?
questions. Well, getting the camera set up and pointing at it and, you know. But hey, I'm distracted.
It's been a...
You like the plant?
Yeah, Dylan showed me something, though.
It's a fuckus. Yeah. That's good. What's wrong with that?
Nothing, I like it. It's a lot bigger than the other one.
Spare seat if you get stuck. The other one's a bit small, but I guess it's not the first time we've heard that. What's that?
I did try to put it next to you.
The little one? Just put it here. It doesn't matter if it works. No one's watching. Yeah, I don't know what would. I don't know what to do.
Well, it's been a while.
I haven't done a two-person podcast for a while.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Well, I was obviously not here last week,
Move that
so
out of the way.
a lot happened last week. I actually watched the podcast last week.
Did you? You talked once and then that was it. You were gone. Oh, you didn't watch it live?
No, I watched it live. I was just
Wasn't
sitting
very
and watching.
engaging, was he? I just would have
Oh, it
expected
was-
a bit of engagement. Yeah. All right.
I fell asleep for a little bit.
So did I, actually.
We walked nearly 20 kilometres on Friday in
Yeah.
Melbourne, so...
What, just trying to get away from the stinky Melbourneites?
No, Melbourne,
Keep walking, hoping it gets better.
Melbourne
It doesn't
was,
get better.
was good. I enjoyed it. Like for the sport, it's good for the sport. The food's good. It was fucking cold though. It was
Yeah.
very cold.
Johns had a bit of a. I saw on Facebook yesterday. Johns was pretty critical of Melbourne's sporting reality, AFL, dying sport. I don't know.
I didn't see
Can you
that.
turn my audio up a bit, please?
Oh,
Basically, that like they had no one. They had three like games on the weekend with like their biggest clubs, and there was like 20,000.
Oh yeah, that was very disappointing. Obviously, well, I mean, the West Coast Collingwood game, we would have got more if that was at the G, but there was still 38,000 people there.
Yeah.
That was quite good atmosphere. It was actually quite a good game.
Did you go? You went to more than one game?
Yeah, I went to that one and the Crows game.
Yep.
It was top v bottom, Collingwood versus West Coast, and West Coast stuck with them with the half a footy. It was good.
Yeah.
The atmosphere at Marvel, I've forgotten what the atmosphere was like there. But that was the first time there was more than
I
30,000.
think Collingwood will beat the Crows in the grand final.
Look, you always want to be the underdog
That's
in
my feeling.
the grand final.
My feeling is Crows and Collingwood grand final. You go over there with a fucking heart on, and you're like, "Clint, can you get me grand final tickets?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can get you grand final
I'll
tickets.
have
No worries,
grand
bro."
final tickets anyway.
Because you're a Crows member.
Well, I'm top tier.
Okay,
so,
top
yeah,
tier.
yeah.
What do they call that?
Yeah.
Like
Legends.
Legends.
Gold.
What's
yeah.
Isn't it Black Diamond or some shit
Yeah,
at
that's
the Port
right.
Power?
Yeah, whatever it is.
And so you'll go over there, and you'll get one of those 160 point slashings, lashings,
I hope not.
thrashings,
I mean,
smashings. Yep.
I hope not. But, you know, Collingwood are a very good side there. And West Coast did stick it to them
What did
on
I say
Saturday
it to
night.
you? Dacos does a calf 2 weeks before the grand final. Crows come in,
I'm
take the
almost
cake.
I'm almost convinced that Dacos just doesn't get injured.
He's a robot.
Oh, he's just a freak.
Well, hang on. If he's allowed to be a robot, why can't the umpires be fucking AI?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And yeah, I mean,
There'll be no issues with players running into umpires if they're AI umpires,
no.
because the AI umpire would get out of the way.
Or just fucking knock the players
No,
down.
they'd
rather
be
than
above the players. They're a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
a drone. Just fucking no stress.
So I like that idea more than
It's still
like a robot.
It is a robot. It's just
yeah, I know,
with
but
propellers.
but in the air.
Oh, you're thinking like fucking Elon's like dogs
Yeah,
just
like
out there
that. Yeah, like Michael Jackson zombie style.
like, yeah, free kick.
Mm.
Jonesy, are you a fan of Lynchy?
Lynchy, hey. Look, everything aside what happened on Sunday, he was very, you could tell that he was very frustrated.
What was happening? I didn't watch the game.
Well, he just couldn't get hold of the footy. I thought the excuses.
Because the defender did a good job,
Yeah, Butsy smoked him.
but did a good job without being a dick. Like he wasn't holding him and shit, or was he holding him?
Holding him within the rules.
Yeah, okay, that's all good.
Like, there was no, like, severe pull off the ball sort of shit. And
Yep.
Lynchy just got frustrated and, you know, he his frustration got the better of him. He's always been a real passionate
I'd be the
player.
same, and then I'd get knocked the fuck out.
So, yeah, I mean,
I've only seen the replays, and I was like, "Come on, hit someone else, hit someone." Like,
Well,
fuck it, you're going out. You might as well go out.
he kicked Worrell in the back of the head as well. So that hasn't been displayed as well because that got brought up on the big screen, and we were like, "Fuck, he is gone."
Like, how many weeks would he? Did he get?
He got 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Bali.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of comments in that, not just the AFL, but the Fox Footy and all those sorts of Facebook pages where it's like, yeah, but Lynchy's got his fingerprints on 2 premiership cups. That's fine. But you can't go belting blokes.
Yeah, you can. That's how football should be. I'm
No,
fucking sick of this
it's
shit.
It's not
It's
like
fucking softcock sport. It's like fucking soccer, but they can't kick straight.
No, you can belt people, but not off the footy.
Oh, so he could have punched someone in the head during a mark.
Yeah.
Come
There's
on.
ways to do it. I mean,
No, but it should just be
Stephen May from Melbourne.
street ball.
Stephen May from Melbourne's been getting away with doing what you just said for the last 6 years.
As in, like, running in and punching in the head instead of...
He did on the weekend.
Yeah. You just got to be looking at the ball while you do it.
Maynard from Collingwood's been doing it his whole career. So there's ways of doing it if you want to do it,
Yeah.
just not off the footy. So
Yeah.
not that I'm condoning that. Because
I am. Punch him in the head.
I got hit 100 metres off the ball and snapped my collarbone. So I'd have
That
definitely...
says more about the strength of your collarbone, really, doesn't it?
Well, it snaps clean enough.
Or your ability to fucking
Like,
ninja.
hit me from behind.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
should have been looking.
Oh, yeah.
James Sketchley on Facebook said, "You boys are actually the best, and the time you give to the community is deeply appreciated."
Thank you.
Well, you should go jump into the New South Wales lawn fanatics and let them know that.
Well, in OzLF, there's some very upset people with us last night in OzLF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I deleted Facebook from my phone because, well, I get a habit of going in there and, like, if you come at me, I'll come back. And then I was like, no, I want to go look at some stuff, see what's going on in the world. And then I saw a post in the New South Wales Lawn Fanatics, and it was like, who do you buy from? I've been buying from Lawnhub, but I've just decided to change for fucking whatever reason. And then this guy's like, why if it's working, why change? He's like, I just want to know what to use. And then some fucking cocksuckers come out and gone, what was it? The first one you mentioned, they're not even qualified. I'm like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's not a thing, right?
It's not.
If it was, you know who'd be concerned about it? The fucking government. They'd be like, hey, dude,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to sell fertilizer because you don't have a fucking qualification.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Yeah. So anyway, thank you, James. It's very nice of you to say that.
The funny thing that people were against us in OzLF last night was because Riley stuck to the label, instructions and directions.
Oh, like he's meant to.
Yeah.
Great work.
And fucking copped it. And
Yeah.
I was just like...
As in he was commenting in
No. So...
in our chat.
So this customer, or this... I don't know if they purchased from us, but...
the person that messaged our page, which we respond to for free.
Yeah. Messaged and asked a question.
Yep.
Riley gave the correct advice at this time of year.
Yep.
For what that product was, and then it was then posted on OzLF, and it was out of context. And then our mate Wally got on there, and he got onto it before the actual full context came out. So Wally was like, he was good, but he's like, that person doesn't know what they're talking about. But then the full story got released, and then it was shown that Riley was fine. What he advised was correct. So yeah, and then this other guy who there's people obviously that don't like us, and he just took that little snapshot and ran with it. And
it's so funny, man. It's like,
funny.
because I don't try to give it too much attention, but I guess I'm quite protective of you guys. And it's like, all you're saying in most cases is that we're not living life how you would like us to.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. Go live your fucking life or not.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Just do whatever. Do you. Literally, like, go fuck yourself, do you. But do you. What was that?
Dylan?
We're getting audio?
Did you audio us in?
We're allowed to sell fertilizer without a qualification. And should the business require one, I'll go employ a fucking PhD scientist in agronomy and we'll be fine. Or 10. Or all of them.
Or all of them.
Fucking hell. Anyway, I didn't expect to be going down this direction. Actually, I should put my white jacket back on. That will tell people that we are qualified. So, actually, I want to start running some ads of me holding fertilizer and saying the least qualified fertilizer sales company in Australia, and then just do that heaps. We're qualified to give away a fucking lawnmower. We're qualified to give free advice.
Mm-hmm.
We're qualified to be the best delivery service in the country. Hey lads, it's 2:45 in Melbourne right now. Do you think it's too late to put down three-way?
No.
No. Obviously, as a foliar. Actually, I probably shouldn't answer on it. I'm not qualified. Who should we call? We should probably call someone. I don't know.
I mean, there's one governing body that you probably wouldn't call because they don't have the answers for you. So.
Is that the Labor Party? Actually, in South Australia now, it's the Liberal Party. So we are giving away a lawnmower at 3 o'clock Adelaide time.
Mm-hmm.
And how many orders did we have? Like 2,500 or something?
I'm actually not sure. Can have a look.
What's going on with TikTok? Are we on TikTok?
We're back.
Oh, you should have let me know.
We're back.
So I saw that, and it's funny because as soon as I saw you walking, I was like, "Oh yeah."
Bye, TikTok.
Bye, TikTok.
Well, does
we'll see how
TikTok
long-
Shh. Don't
That-
say anything.
does it go through these cameras now? Does it?
It's all encompassing.
Oh. Why couldn't we do that before?
It didn't have access to it.
Yeah, it's new. It's special.
See how long that lasts.
What were we talking about before?
How many orders we had?
Yeah, and then I shouldn't throw my white coat on the ground. If I was qualified, I'd hang it up, right?
Get doity.
Huh? Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, hang on. Hey, boys, bought a spray pack. Wait, I got a question. Sensible question. Sean Smalley. Hey, boys, brought a lawn spray pack. Can I mix three-way and roots and shoots and wet together? And how long after can I spray? Money shot grass type is perennial rye. Live in Newcastle, New South Wales. Cheers, boys.
Yes, you can.
But you have to order it in.
You have to order the first combination in, and then money shot can be applied 4 or 5 days after. Allow the stuff that you've applied first to do its thing, and then the money shot about 4 or 5 days after. You get actually, especially with perennial rye, you get a good response at this time of year. 1,042.
Yeah, so you've got a 1 in 1,042 chance of winning a $1,799 lawnmower delivered to your door. There are no similar things. Select two what the fuck? I'm trying to log into fucking TikTok. Look at that. Select two that are the same shape. Am I? Yeah, there. That's right. I'm retarded.
Yeah, I did. I don't.
I'm R-word-arted. Hey, Dylan sent me a screenshot of a question on TikTok that said, "Hey, what pants are you wearing?"
We're back.
My pants.
Definitely back.
They're my pants. Why is it not coming up in here?
Whose pants? Who pants?
Scott Crawford said, "Hey, it might be me, but it's pretty quiet on YouTube."
Got him.
All right, let's have a look.
Whose pants?
Dylan, surely, what is it, episode 75?
There's no way that it's not someone that needs to turn their volume up. It is the max volume on every.
Dude, you shouldn't be like that, right? The customer's always right. What are we, Lawnhub? Lawnhub live after lunch? I needed more phones if we're going to have TikTok.
Well, if you log in, you get it the same on your computer.
My phone's pretty warm. What, log in where?
I sent you a link on Teams.
Yeah. So do it on my computer, not on my phone. All right, let me have a look at what the audio is like. On. That's full. On YouTube.
Is that coming through the HDMI?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
please hold. Yeah. So do it on my computer, not on my phone. Sounds good to me. Look what the audio is like. On. All right. If you're having audio issues, you might need to turn it up because it's not Dylan, all right? So stop sending in your fucking letters asking for his firing. He's not going to get fired.
We didn't get any today.
Hey, brother, what pants are you wearing? I don't know if that was directed at me. I'm guessing it might have been because I was standing up. They're jeans.
Yeah.
They're blue jeans. I like to buy my blue jeans.
I've got some high-vis orange jumpsuit. But underneath these, I've got Shed Life work pants.
Wait, show the soles of your feet.
Unit.
Oh, yeah.
Is the camera on him?
I'm a unit. You know, it's funny. These socks actually weren't branded unit at the cart. They were just branded as black work socks. And then when I got home, I was like, oh, they're unit socks. Or the fucking I
You
would
are
have
a
paid
unit.
a hot dollar for them back in year 7.
Which is probably what they would have cost.
I got sick.
Although when you were in year 7, didn't you just go and steal them?
Yeah, I got a 5-pack for like $10, but like in year 7, a 3-pack of globes were like $40.
Interesting about the pants. I wear the same jeans. I only have one style and one size, and I have about 15 pairs of them. And
It's
they're,
just easier that way.
I think it's just jeans, and they're a stretch. And I buy them if I have an event. I get a new pair because they're fucking dark, right? But then it comes off on your hands, and they get to this color, and then these just become daily functional jeans. So if I've got if open spaces, I'll buy a new pair. So I've got fucking crisp, unwashed, perfect blue denim, but I don't throw them out. So now I've got a couple of drawers of jeans. Yeah.
I don't know if blue denim's my like. I don't know if I can pull off blue denim.
Yeah, you
Just
can,
like
man.
black.
Taking live calls. We fucking can, can't we? Yes, we can. Nath Mandering, if you want to call in, let us know.
Yeah.
Billy Ray sent a water drop. I'm guessing that's jizz from seeing my crutch. Or Jonesy's foot.
To see them unsocked.
If you guys send us some diamonds, we'll get Jonesy to take his sock off for the next.
Nah, that's another link to see the unsocked version.
Yep. All right. No questions. No sensible questions. Sensible questions. What do we got? There's nothing going on.
What the hell?
There was a bit of a lack of soundboarding last week, wasn't there?
There was, because
Yeah.
conversation was flying.
Yeah, it was flying. You had engaged the whole time. A lot of great questions
Well,
last week.
Actually, if people ask questions, I'll answer them. No one ever asks questions.
Last week they did.
Yeah.
About Liv and the North Adelaide Golf Course. The turf conference.
Which is funny because most of the feedback we get is that I'm the weak link on this podcast. And yet all those questions.
Who's saying?
Everyone's saying it.
Meow, meow.
It's not too soon. You can do it now.
Fucking
Anyone on
hell.
TikTok got a question? How do I know when there's questions on TikTok?
Is there any basketball this weekend?
Bro, you're fucking you're like framing with that plant. It's just next level.
It's good.
You
Are we
look like you could be a
professional?
professional podcaster.
I could be a professional podcaster.
Yeah. You got to sit up straight though. You're slouching.
It's comfortable though.
Okay, cool. That's right.
But
Maybe
also-
we get you a lounge. Maybe set redesign, leather lounges, little leather fucking keynote chairs. Yeah. I wonder if it would be interesting for us, and I don't know if this, we'd probably lose TikTok, but if we could have Keno playing and we're just gambling the whole time. That could pick up a new audience. A lot of
That
people like
could.
punting.
That fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's so many people on
My TikTok.
Instagram at the moment that would like go into the pokies with $300 cash and
Yeah.
be like playing this machine today.
I didn't know
$5
if you're allowed to
bets.
film in some of the places. Like here, you're not. In the US, you can film everywhere. That's water. All right. Clint Osborne said, "Hey gents."
Hello, Clint.
Nath Mandrang said, "Are we taking live calls?" So I need a Bluetooth to the thing, and then okay. While I'm doing that, there's 2 questions here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take care of the first one. What's your guys' opinion of rotary scissors? If you need to remove a limb to get access to rotary scissors, get some fucking rotary scissors and cut off your limb. They are fucking amazing. It is. I would get rid of my mower before I get rid of my rotary scissors. I have the steel rotary scissors, which I paid for myself because they won't give me any for free.
About 3 times.
I've
now.
got a few sets. They don't rotary galvanized checker plate well. And if you do that, you might need to get yourself a new pair. But if you can afford it and you've got a power head unit that can attach to it already, then go do it. They are definitely worth it, especially if you have low skill when it comes to lawn snipping. The next, did you want to add to that?
You've nailed it on the head.
Okay. VJ says, what do you guys think about the SCG turf, which was not up to the AFL standards?
Well,
Give us your unqualified opinion.
Well, I think it was up to AFL standard. It was trial by media. Now you need to.
You're saying the media are sinister?
Horrible. Look, to be honest, the SCG, because of the concert and all the people saying, "Oh, it should have been recovered by now," from memory, the base of the SCG is predominantly cooch, and what doesn't grow too well in the cooler season, cooch. Right.
Scoochie coochie.
So there is obviously some ryegrass element to it. I just think it's just it all came down to timing, and I think without being too, I suppose, educated or largely educated on it, I think the base is predominantly Cooch, which at this time of year is going to struggle to establish, even in Sydney. And they had a prolific amount of rain late season, which is also going to inhibit. The stage went up. Like, it's not ideal.
There would be things that we don't know
100%. And
that would have been, and I don't know, I've not spoken to anyone, but the guy that looks after that is fucking elite.
yeah, he's not stupid.
Also, these guys that look after turf, in most cases, do a lot of work they don't get paid for. Now, that's not an excuse if the work's substandard, but I would say that's not the case. I would say, and I don't know, that they've gone and said, hey, we need to replace this turf, and someone who controls the budget, and I don't know, I'm just hypothesizing, has said, nah, sorry. And the person that's going to get the dick in the ass for any issues that has to stand in front and get trial by media, in my belief, and I don't know, I'm going to keep saying that, I've not spoken to anyone, this is just my opinion, has gone, okay, cool. And then we'll see how it goes. We don't agree, and I don't know. And then it's gone to problems, and to the credit of the person that potentially, and I legitimately, I'm not being a fuckhead about it, I don't know, has just gone, I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus. I'm the fucking guy. I'll take the cred. Like, because the reality is, right now, without that question, does anyone remember? 48 hours is gone.
I don't. It's definitely not the groundskeeper's fault or the ground staff's team's fault. It's above that, and time of year.
And we don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but they
they
are businesses, right?
Yeah. And they're elite operators.
They only can put a certain. They have to. I mean, our talk with Matty Oliver from Suncorp's now live on YouTube. 40 fucking events in the first 6 months of the year.
Yeah.
Changing from now, obviously Brisbane, he's got the luxury of like some of the finest weather in the country. But if he's got a GM that's supportive of what needs to be done and they run it as a playing surface quality result first, profit second, the profit will come. So, and I don't know. That's just, yeah. One of the things that just came through, Nath Mandarang says, is the podcast making any money? Was it a Dodge Hellcat you were going to buy? The podcast does not make money. It loses a lot of money. I'm going to say, what's my time worth? About $1,000 an hour. And then what are you dancing? Probably around $1.50, $3
on Sunday.
On a good day, $3 on a Sunday. So yeah, plus dildo, he's expensive sometimes. We're probably surrounded by about $30,000 worth of camera gear.
Probably like $10 on ad revenue every episode.
We'd make $10. Yeah. So no, but it was a Dodge Hellcat that I am going to buy, a matte black Hellcat. I've actually been looking at buying one in Texas recently and just having it over there for when we're in America, and I'll just drive it over there because you can buy one in Texas for a lot less.
Well, it's like a Commodore over there but like a Commodore here.
Yep.
But
yeah, it's just a standard car. But the cost is the changeover. Like it's about $40,000 US dollars.
It's gone up a lot since they started bringing the US like pickup utes and stuff. It used to be about that 30 to 33 grand, and now it's just inflation, cost of living crisis apparently.
Shrinkflation. You get a smaller blower.
I'm not. This is going to be controversial, but everyone's life.
It's not like our podcast. So
everyone's life situation is different, right? I respect that. But I was sitting on a plane on the way over to Melbourne, and I was in the middle seat.
You'll have to speak up. I'm on a plane.
So I could see through the gaps of the seats, right? And this woman was checking her boarding pass because it was on her phone, and she had, I would estimate, 20 cards attached to her phone, like 20, like when you go like this, right? I've got 3.
Okay.
She would have had 20, right?
Okay.
And we're not just talking credit cards; we're talking like
membership cards,
Zip Pay, Afterpay,
yep. Medicare, Medibank.
I was just like, that's so many different cards.
I don't want to sound insensitive or rude, but I don't. How the fuck did we get to this?
I just cost of living crisis.
Oh yeah.
Just
As in, you think she's got too many cards?
I think she's, and I'm only thinking, speculating, of course, but just felt like maybe they're the first, and this is going to sound even worse, but that group of people were the group of people that are the ones that are making the most song and dance about not being able to afford dinner, but you've got like a bank's going to look at that because I know when we looked at a bank, look for a loan for a house.
You're going to buy a bank?
You know, they're like, "What's this? What's this?" I'm like, "Oh, I just get lunch like once a week," and they're like, "Well, can you stop?
Can't afford a house
Yeah.
if you're going to buy lunch.
Yeah, can you stop?"
Have you thought about not eating?
Yeah, and just drinking water out of the tap at the supermarket. Yeah, I don't know.
I saw a guy, an older dude, that was saying there's not a cost of living crisis, there's a spending crisis. And that when he was a chap, you would drink instant coffee, not $6 coffees, and you would exercise by just doing shit and not have gym memberships, and you wouldn't buy your lunch every day, you'd fucking make your lunch. In saying that, there was a lot of single working households where the other person was actually helping
able
prepare.
to stay home. Yeah, it's two different generations and eras. But
If you were a conspiracy theorist, you would theorize that the government have forced the second person in the house to work by encouraging them to be an independent person, and that it should all be fair in an attempt to draw taxation from two people instead of one, and somehow maybe push their children into the care of the state so that they can indoctrinate them into their ways so that we've got future employees and taxpayers. But I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so I wouldn't go down that path. We have some questions. Why was Jonesy in the middle seat?
it's a great question.
No, it's not.
I actually put down the.
It was a three-person trip, right?
3-person trip. My partner, Angel, she only flies.
Don't say partner if it's a chick. You can just say girlfriend, fiance,
My lover.
future fiance.
She needs the window seat apparently, and I don't mind sitting in the middle. And Jared chose to sit in the aisle.
That's her brother.
Yeah.
It would have been weird if she had the window and her brother sat next to her and then you're on the aisle.
Wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's very Gawler. I guess
I
it's
could
normal
just-
for Gawler,
I
right?
could just eat like spread leg.
Spray out.
Yeah,
Yeah. So where you sit, there's three in a seat, like three in a row.
yeah.
That's cool.
Have been fortunate enough where there has been only 2 on domestic and international. But no, not this domestic leg. Unfortunately, it was a 3-rower for me. So.
You definitely do have a domestic leg. All right, Jack Chapo. No, we're going to go above that. Where are we? So Nathan Manjering, if you do want to do a live call in, send us a DM on Instagram to Lawnhub's Instagram. I don't know if my Instagram feed for Lawnhub's right. Like the latest message.
Feeding?
Well, it's like 4 days ago was the latest message.
I sat in the middle seat from LA
we're still on this.
to San Francisco, and then that was when we had to get off the plane, and I nearly knocked the guy out next to me in the like aisle lane because we need to get off the plane.
Well, everyone needs to get off the plane because it got there.
No, as in like if we didn't get to our gate.
Oh, you were in a rush. Was that the one with Irvo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
But the next plane I was on only had 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
So that was,
It's nice. It sounds like you work for a good business.
100%.
Yeah.
Whoever
Can
tried
you
calling me.
DM Lawnhub to see if it comes up, pops up on the top of my...
So what? I'll even try call it.
Well, I've got a missed call from you. I can call you.
Call me.
Dwad. It's connected to the ASUS something.
Whoever called me, I'll call you.
Hello.
I can hear it in my ears.
Yeah, you can hear me.
All right,
Alright,
fucking hey. All right, start calling the Instagram. All right, Damon Arclay says, ignore the flogs. You guys and the business are fucking legends. Yes, thank you, Damon. Can we turn that into some kind of ad? Jack Chapo, no option, but will have significant pedestrian and trolley traffic damage for 2 days to the Sir Walter Buffalo next week. Applied routes and shoots on the weekend to prep it, but what about after work complete? Bridgewater. Ooh. Frosty.
There's a lot going on there.
He's going to have pedestrian and trolley traffic damage. You're having a wedding, Jack? That's
Trolley.
exciting. You haven't proposed.
13 years strong.
As in you're holding on.
Oh, it was a bit of a joke there for a while. Like everyone would ask me, like, "Oh, the more you ask, the longer I put it off," and people stopped asking me. So, but you just brought it up then, so so
Okay.
sorry. I just
Okay.
messaged Instagram, the Instagram
Oh,
comments,
thanks.
see if it worked.
Jack Chapo says, haha, where do you sit? I try to sit in the aisle of a business class so that I can talk to 2 people and get up to piss because I tend to drink a lot when I fly. So, and I like meeting people.
Did it work?
I've got a message from him, but not from you.
Is there
I'm in the
Oh, no,
primary.
I'm talking about the chat. You're
Nah,
not
not
talking
there.
about the chat.
Instagram. Just Instagram.
I'll just fuck myself.
Yep, you could do that. We could all watch. We could sell that. That's good. Where is... I have about... Here we go. Scott Crawford. Fucking hell, sorry, Scott. Scott Crawford. I have about 250 square meters of cooch, and I know you guys have spoken about this before, but will there be products coming in tubs larger than 5 kilos? All right, 2 things. 2-part answer. 1, 5 kilos for 250 square meters is an appropriate amount. You could apply that over the 250 and you're not under fertilizing. The fertilizer that we put in those buckets or tubs are a 1.5 to 2.5 kilo per 100 square meter. Is that fair?
That's the application rate. Yeah.
So you could just get the bucket and evenly apply it over your whole lawn. In saying that, we do have 10 kilo buckets of Trojan.
Mm-hmm.
I expect we'll probably do 10s of Prem and 10s of Got Laid, and we've got 25 kilo bags of all 3 here currently.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be available through WaterPro stores soon, and then other resellers. We have to have that conversation. I know Total Tools are interested in holding commercial quantities in some stores that have the right customer base. There's 100 things going on all at once, and that one hasn't come to fruition yet. Did you have anything to add to that?
No, that's bang on. We
Right.
use 2.5 because it's an easier number for people. But you can definitely drop the rate down to 1.5, 2 if you wish.
Well, and again, if you've got a turf that's sensitive to nitrogen, you might need to be thinking about that, which we talked to Wally about.
Well, Wally also said that Matt maybe didn't fertilize.
He under-fertilized.
Yeah. So, yeah, I saw that. It fucking.
I'm just looking at Tex Walker's Instagram. Fucking someone's drawn him. It's fucking perfect. It's good, Tex. In saying that, your ears do look quite symmetrical in the actual picture. Hey, Damon Arkley said, what about tattoos? No issue with them if you can afford them, but they cost loads. Every cunt has heaps of them, but can't save money. Yeah.
Hey, I'll get on that comment. I'll double tap like that one.
Jack Chapo, tree fell in the neighbour's yard. Unfortunately, the tree removal will need to traffic my front lawn.
Oh. Well, at least the tree's gone. Hopefully, if you had a bit of shade, now you won't have a shade problem. Get a drill in there, pour some diesel down there, not financial advice.
Hey, what happened to the phone call? Mandarang, what are you doing? You sending me a DM? We're doing calls? So last week, Jonesy wasn't here, but we set up to be able to take live calls on the air so that we could actually have some kind of entertainment. And no one messaged us. Now, we're here. Jonesy's here, so if you want an unqualified answer, you can talk to Jonesy.
Sorry, just cracking my
What have we
fingers.
got? Oh, one of my kids can pop their, like, just sit there and they go bang, bang, bang.
Usually, like I've just cracked them, but usually I can just go
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My shirt's all crinkled up. For those that have just tuned in, Timu Dan.
Timu Dan.
My kids are playing footy tonight, or one of my kids, because they moved the game to a Friday instead of a Sunday morning, which is cool because it's like I can get boozy and shit. But Celeste's got this fucking concert that she's going to tonight, so she has to leave footy early, so I have to drive. And it's not at our home ground, so I have to drive from a further distance. And I'm like, is it responsible or irresponsible for me to Uber to football and Uber my kids home from football so I can get fucking spastic at a under 8s game on a Friday night?
Well,
Under 9s.
One side of me says that's responsible, means you're not driving.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm just going to drink and drive.
Yeah.
I'm still drinking.
The other side of it, I can see how people would look at that and go, is it all right?
You can't wait. What's wrong with your life? Heaps. You want a list?
So I can see both sides, but you know, safety and responsibility and safety of children.
Because I'm
is
thinking
paramount.
Uber, because then it doesn't matter. No stress, bro. And it could be fun. The kids could go in a different car.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to it.
Right. What do you think?
I think it makes it more fun.
Yeah. Fun, Dad. What are we doing for dinner? What do you want? Everyone gets their own Uber. Yeah.
You
All right.
get an Uber. You get an
No,
Uber.
Jack Chapo says drink from the thermos. I don't have an issue with the drinking side of it. I have an issue with the whole you couldn't control your alcohol addiction enough to just rock up to your son's football game and stay sober till, I'm guessing, we'll be home by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, that was the right hand side of me thinking,
Yeah.
but the left hand side of me is thinking responsibility. So
The other option is get really drunk early. No, I can't do that. Anyway, Simon Springle,
hey,
The Big Dog says, handsome devils.
Hey.
Hey, thank you, Simon. Billy Ray said, how good are neighbours' trees, eh? My neighbour's tree drops these yellow, like, dye bombs on my stone. And if you don't get them off before it rains, the stone gets this yellow fucking piss-stained shit through it. And then...
That's
Anyway.
annoying.
Who's sending me messages? Simon Springle. Is Lawnhub going to the US? Can you talk about that on air? Yes, I can. So, sorry, you were going to say something. I cut you off. I'm going to get criticism.
I was just going to say, I'm the neighbour with the tree. I got 2 of those cherry blossom plum trees out the front of my house, which have all dropped their leaves and they're everywhere throughout the street at the moment.
I'm hungry, eh? I told you I didn't get lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I can talk about the US. So, I had a meeting with a company in California that help with entry into the US and the governance side of things. And it's expected regulatory. Gawler over here with the big words. So it's expected that we should be able to be selling in the US inside 12 months because every state has different timelines around how long it takes. Yeah, I learned lots on that phone call. I think it's
quite, I mean, we've said it 100 times, but it is interesting how fertilizer is represented in the US.
Is that poo?
No, looks maybe onion.
Vegemite.
Yuck. Probably prefer it was poo, to be honest. Fucking
Well, it depends. When was the last time I used Vegemite?
Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting how fertilizer is perceived and represented and control. Not so much control, but governance.
Yeah, I think that's a fair comment because in some countries it doesn't matter. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And in other countries like the US, there's certain things you can't do at all. And their big issue is claims. You got to be careful on what claims you make. And also water table.
Yeah, things that we had no idea about and were naive to. But
I'm actually going to go, I don't know if I told you, I'm going to New Zealand in a month.
Yes.
To go meet with some people over there that are interested in selling Lawnhub in New Zealand. So we could be in, I think, potentially New Zealand, Canada, USA. What else is there? UK would be last. Yeah. Too fucking cold. And I don't want to go there. But yeah, those 3.
Maybe we could go and launch there. And launch there when the Ashes are on. You tied in with the Ashes.
Someone told me there's a soccer World Cup in Miami in October.
What, the soccer World Cup?
I think so. Miami? Do you know that? No one in here watches soccer. All right. So, yes, Simon, I can talk about the US. If you need to know any more, ask me questions. But that's pretty much the gist of it at the moment. I'm noticing a few $10 orders come through. If you're trying to get into the draw, you're not eligible. So save your $10 orders. We don't actually have a draw at the moment. I'm thinking about giving away another barbecue at the end of the month. We're not selling anything, so it's got to be low cost. Yeah. What were we talking about?
Just shit.
Your luscious fucking ficus.
Yeah.
You would ficus.
So did you bought this one as well?
I got that one on Amazon for $135.
Fucking hell.
Delivered from China. Yeah. I hope you didn't touch it. It's probably got COVID.
My arms just going to start
see you TikTok.
dissolving.
It's been nice knowing you.
And where did that one come from?
Same website, same country, faster. But it definitely looked bigger on the internet. But it's not the first time you've heard that, right?
Yeah, I think we've all fell victim of something like that.
It's got to shave around the edges. It'll look longer.
Is that the trick?
Yeah.
Ah.
This way.
First time.
Well, he has been with
long
the same
time
chick
watcher,
since.
first time listener.
She's probably not too critical. She doesn't know any better.
Fair.
The dirtier, the better.
Damon Arclay. My lawn is still looking green. It's still green and looks good. Kaikuya, of course it does. Has a few black shades in areas. Black shades? Like black shades?
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Fuck. Ron used to be there.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Never apply the hand.
So Jared,
of the one,
Angel's brother,
something like that.
swore on his life that he saw him in Melbourne when we were there on the weekend.
Well,
Do you know if
that's
he was in Melbourne?
heavily racist.
No, that's what I said. And he's like, no.
Did he go as far as to say that all Asians look the same?
No.
Because that's what it sounds like.
He said that's 100%.
Not my belief. I've been to Asia. I've seen they don't all look the same.
He said that's 100% the sign guy that Clint has on the thing.
Why are you gay?
What we were saying that before when we were doing. Why are you gay?
Hello.
So we did have a question
Sorry.
saying, is having a fake plant the same as having artificial turf? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a artificial turf installation inside a building at one of my shops. So I guess artificial turf has its place. I'm talking to the plant. I should be talking to the camera.
I was going to say.
I'm like, Jonesy, plant, camera. Artificial turf has its place. The bin, inside or up your ass.
Oh.
There's some people that are into
And
that.
used for stitching in sports turf.
Stop it.
It's a hybrid.
Stop it.
No one wants to call. Nath Mandering, are we doing this call or what? Nate Extreme said, I love Tony from LC Science. He's fucking hilarious. And if I was more comfortable being openly racist and derogatory, I would do that kind of video because I have the capacity and the capability.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word.
We need to get the button because I don't know what they're fucking doing.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Are you going to Are you going to watch Jurassic World Rebirth over the weekend?
Fuck no. Do you want some reasons why?
You go on, I'm listening.
One,
Yeah,
I don't like the movie.
that's fine.
And two, I spoke to Ervo this morning. He said it's fucking shit.
Oh, don't ruin it for people.
Oh, it's fucking shit.
Yeah, okay.
So if you don't like it, congratulations. You don't have to go see it. And if you do like it, sorry. That doesn't ruin it for people.
Well, there might have been people that, like Dylan, for example.
Well, then he'll go there with low expectations, similar to his girlfriends, and then they'll be pleasantly surprised. That was a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that one.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah, that was.
We learnt that at,
Complete.
in the diploma. Like, you really got to sandwich all the like positive and negative all
In
at
what
once.
diploma? Management diploma?
People management.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Hey, Dylan, can you get out of here and go to the fridge and get me another can of water?
Another can of water.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, TikTok. Jones, do you want a can of water?
No, thank you.
Dylan, help yourself to a can of water. It's good water. Oh, fuck. Oh, you got 12 minutes.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Not financial advice.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
so what
so you're not putting it on the watch list?
No, fuck no. Dude, there is good quality cinema that I haven't seen. I'm not going to go watch fucking fake dinosaurs. What do they do? Walk around. And people are like, oh my God. And then is it like Disney at like 3/4 time, everyone's dead and then they come out and they save the world and the dinosaurs get locked up? And
Not really.
do they leave it open for the next one?
Kind of.
Then it's fucking shit.
I was saying to Dylan,
Hillary Clinton.
as a Jurassic fan, it's
Let
not.
me take a photo of your face. I want to Google reverse image.
He-
search.
He looks like a
Something's going on. It's this guy.
early stage Riley Thilthorpe.
All right.
Like but like in. It's
Thanks, man.
up
Yeah.
top.
Before he got bulk and snapped all of his fingers and kicked goals and took marks for fun. Yeah. Well, he snapped. He had compound fracture.
Actually, I've got an
against Gold
interesting one
Coast.
for you
Mhm.
that we haven't talked about for a while because it's fucking cold. I noticed that the Australian cricket team have changed the guard on the person who sings the song. So Nathan
Yes.
Lyons handed that over to our good friend
Alex Carey.
Alex Carey.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that? Because I didn't know that was a thing.
What would you like to know? The song?
No, like that they do it. What's the
Yes.
history of the song?
Yeah.
And what's the meaning of like the person leading it? Because it's obviously not an anthem. Like it's obviously
Yeah, it's a song. So it's
under the
it's just like when a football team wins.
yeah.
They sing
So
a
that's
song.
the cricket team. That's the Australian
yeah,
cricket
yeah.
team's song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I played cricket for the Jets, we had a song.
Yep.
It was the Bombers song. See the Bombers fly up, but it was see the Jets fly up.
Oh, when the Saints.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like that, except there's a lot more. There's a lot more. I mean, just like every club song or team song, there's a lot of history, a lot of meaning behind it. But to be the bearer, like the song bearer, is quite an honour within the team or within the Australian cricket.
And the person
Space.
that was doing it gets to choose the next person.
I assume so.
Do you reckon that Nathan would have gone to the other guys and said, "Hey, I reckon it's fucking time"? Like,
Yeah. It's not.
what do you think, Smithy? Like,
Yeah.
fucking.
It's not a thing you just get and give. It's thing that
Yep.
it's great responsibility. But what it means,
He's a good dude, Kerry. He's a
Well,
fucking great dude.
what it means is that Kerry is now undroppable. So
Because he sings a
he
song.
sings a song, can't drop him now.
Uh,
So can't do it, not allowed to.
So
So
is-
Australia.
and like really the only way to get dropped these days is to get caught cheating.
Well, not even that.
It doesn't find him anywhere. There's an actor. It's like fuck. We'll find it.
You are a fucking
Okay.
wop.
Oh, there's questions.
That's a fucking good.
Mate,
TV
Nathan
series.
Mangarang says he's not on Instagram. Well, we can't do live calls, bro. Oh, you're asking for others. Or if anyone wants to call in and ask their question or tell us a story about the time that something happened with something and the dog and the fucking lawnmower and the leg getting
Yeah,
cut off.
whatever.
Um,
You might be a Richmond supporter and you want to vent your frustrations.
didn't Richmond win a couple of flags recently?
They won 3.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
Who?
Whoever's concerned about Richmond, just leave
Oh.
Richmond alone. They're in a rebuilding phase.
Yeah, but they claim to have tens of thousands. I think they claim to have 90,000 members, but there was 20,000.
Well, to be fair, if they're doing anything like Port Power, then there's dogs and cats inside there and people
Oh,
that
yeah,
get
they're
free
doing-
KO.
They're doing worse.
Didn't
than Port.
Irvo get free KO by being a Port membership?
Yeah, it's legitimately cheaper to be a football member for the KO than it is to.
That
get
says a lot
KO.
about the sport of football.
But it also shows why there's such an inflation of club memberships as well. The amount of digital memberships there are, they're not real memberships. You know. You all right?
Yeah, man, just
Oh, you got a new laptop anyway. Don't
this
matter.
is oh, hang on. Jonesy's paused.
Do I look like this?
Is that a problem? No, you're doing this.
I'm on Burgundy.
It's still Dylan. It's still counting, but he's paused. Is that just a Clint problem? Oh, here. Whoa. This is a good one. I'll ask the question.
Mhm.
There's a couple of questions. If I refresh this, am I going to lose my questions? I think I will. So I'll get them all out, then I'll refresh.
Know that it's still
Richmond claims they have 100,000 members.
Yep.
Nate Extreme says, anything mentioned about the SCG surface yet? Been looking pretty average for a while. Don't like how the media and nuffies have been criticising the ground stuff. Yep, you pretty much covered it.
Yep, that's what we said.
And then SAR, can you use NSFW to control weeds in the garden?
It's not registered for that use. But what I
But if you answered it like that in a Facebook group, you'd
Yeah.
probably get your dick ripped
Yeah,
off
you
and
get-
stuck down your throat.
but they're not the ones that get letters. Look, it's not registered for the use in gardens.
So we can't recommend it.
But if you had,
Don't even say it.
if
They know what you mean.
If you had a lawn that runs through the garden, I would just make sure that.
Don't even say it.
You-
Don't even say it.
But they've got.
They
lawn
know
in
what
the
you're going to
garden.
say. They know what you're going to say. You don't have to finish the sentence because we don't need the letters.
We don't need them. Yeah,
Have you worked out how to fly drones yet?
I can fly.
just not in this building.
Just not
'cause
very good.
We get shut down.
I was on the way here, actually, one of those planes landed over me. It was fucking cool. The big grey fucking...
I haven't seen any cool planes recently since the jets from the Clipsal or whatever it's called these days.
It's now called the
BP 500
Grand Final.
Grand Final.
Sorry, Goffy.
That's not a fucking. That's not a race
It's so
term.
fucking dumb. I messaged him straight away. I'm like, whoever the fuck... I'm sorry if you came up with it. It's just stupid. It's not a grand final.
It's the last race, isn't it?
But it's not- okay,
I
so-
know what you're saying.
So could like whoever wins it wins the whole
No, yeah,
championship?
that's right.
No,
I know-
so shut the fuck
I know
up.
what you're saying.
It's
God.
fucking stupid.
He's yelling.
I just get angry. I just feel like these fuckers sit in a fucking like a room with a whiteboard and then they're like, you know what? No idea is a bad idea. And that's not true. There's fucking dumb ideas.
should be
and they put it up there
consequences.
and then it's like a committee just goes, well, you know what? Fucking Betty hasn't had her chance.
Mm-hmm.
Betty came up with this idea. Let's give her this one.
Yeah, we'll give her a run.
And that's how Jaguar came up with the no car ad that has dropped their fucking turnover by 97%. Anyway, sorry.
That ad was very strange because those types of cars and the price tags that those cars come with don't appease to that market that they did that
Yeah,
ad for. It
that's
was
right.
really strange. It was really odd.
What's the saying? Woke cunts don't buy supercars.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the saying. That's a t-shirt. Josie, that's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe put an asterisk in the U. Mudge said there's a drone talk at the turf seminar in Adelaide. Are you going to that?
Drone talk in the as in like for fertilizing and stuff.
Well, there's a drone talk. I don't know. Mudge is telling the story. So I think I'm not going because I don't go to events there. All right. Do you reckon the small sods planted 300 apart would work for Kaikuyu? You could plant fucking sods 3 blocks apart for Kaikuyu and it would fill out. Where is it?
Facts.
There was some dug up at the end of the street and left there. I was thinking of putting them in the paddock whilst wet.
Yeah, do
How
it.
big's your block, Jack? He's in Bridgewater. He's got a paddock. That could be an acre or it could be 20.
Do it.
Jack, you know what you should do? You should build a fucking golf hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Mudge said to take images of where efficiencies are on the turf.
Oh, yeah.
Deficiencies. Not to mention the Jag ad was utter woke nonsense. I think that's kind of what we said.
Mm.
I said it really rudely, to be honest. I'm so hungry.
Does the charger on the side annoy you?
If it does, I'll just put it on the
Oh,
bottom.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't know that. That's actually smart.
So the charger
It's
on the
built for
side.
gaming. I
Well, no,
forgot.
yeah, that's right. So that's not for charging traditionally. It's so you can mount a cooling fan into it
That's right.
and play it. So
Did I tell you I fired up my Game Boy from?
no, but
Early
to be honest,
2000s?
we don't sit around and talk about shit like that.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
I got a Game Boy.
Yeah, like Game Boy Color or Game Boy.
No, before color.
Yeah.
Before color, I bought it in 98 or 99.
Fuck yeah.
So when I was in Japan, I played Game Boy through.
Like you got it from Japan?
I
like in
don't know.
Japan?
Well, I got Japanese games. So I used to play
Yeah.
poker in the back of the classroom during Japanese history and Japanese. So like, as in they did their version of English, which was
Yeah.
Japanese, and I had no fuck. You imagine you don't speak the language, and you're going to learn the language that they're trying to teach their own citizens at the highest
Yeah.
level. But then to go, you know what else we're gonna do? The history of the country in the language you don't speak at the highest level. So yeah, I just sat there and teachers were kind of on board. They're like, you just don't be disruptive. So I got really good at playing poker on Game Boy.
That's good.
Or I'd go. I haven't talked about this too publicly. I joined the photography club, and I learned to do black and white photography. And they had a photography development lab under the stairs near the teachers' lounge and shit. And so I'd go there and like develop photos, but I'd just smoke darts and like blow it out of because they had an extraction fan because there was chemicals everywhere. So I'd just smoke and blow the smoke. And I went back there in December, and I've just stood there and I'm like, holy fuck, man, that fucking vent comes out almost next to the principal's fucking window. There's no way that they're like, oh, I got away with it. Like, they would, definitely. Yeah. Mudge said Jonesy was playing his Game Boy in the Qantas lounge
yeah, it
while Matt
was,
and I played COD.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't sitting with you guys.
No.
That's right. Yeah, I don't want to get seen with these guys.
Oh, yeah. You got held up on the way in, mate.
Nathan Mandarang, Jonesy,
big
how's
deal.
the book and golf coming along?
Book. As far as I know, Kira's still working on it.
Yeah. She's about to get redeployed against an irrigation essentials training guide, so your book's fucked.
Yeah, so there you go. And golf, fucking horrendous. Like,
You should give up like me.
I just don't dedicate time to practice when I should, and I've actually blown out another shot. So, I'm playing again tomorrow. I was actually tossing up the idea of going to the Crows Open training instead and playing golf because I've been that bad. And Angel's brother and Angel as well, they do want to go to an open training, but I've
What
decided.
are you doing, you fuckhead?
And it's a stroke round tomorrow. That means that Lawnhub's the sponsor next week. Fucking hell. Yeah, so monthly medal tomorrow. So I'm not expecting anything cool, anything great. I'll be happy with it.
Aren't we the sponsor?
No. Next week.
Oh, I can make it win. I can make you win.
Next week, Stableford comp. Oh,
Yeah.
snap. We need a restart.
I was trying to get ahead of the game because when I asked Dylan if he knew the numbers for the giveaway, he didn't even answer. So I was like, maybe I'll start looking up the numbers
When did you ask?
at the start of the podcast. Did you hear me ask him?
Yeah.
You do?
So the first order on Thursday to the last order on the 30th.
The first order on the Thursday had to have been after 9 or 9:30 though.
You got that?
Fucking hell, I feel like having cigarettes now.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever smoked?
I've taken 2 puffs of a cigarette
Yeah.
and spewed both times. So never again.
That's a quitter's attitude. You got to keep trying.
Nah, it was.
It gets better,
fucking-
man.
It was vile.
Dude, I tell you, not financial advice, but
Fucking disgusting.
tomahawk steak, medium rare,
Yeah, I can
with
do
your
that.
sauce of choice.
Mm-hmm. Can do that.
Sit down, a couple of hours, red wine,
I can do
good
that.
conversation,
Yep.
and then just, hey, bro, you
No.
want to smoke?
No.
And then you're like, I do actually. I didn't think about it. We should go buy some cigarettes. And then the other person goes, no, I've got a pack. And then you just, that fucking drags.
It's making my tummy upset.
It's the best. It's the best. Everything in moderation, except AIDS and heroin. But diaries, everything in moderation. So I don't need to log in to check this. All right, cool. It's just telling everyone where our VPN and shit. I got no idea what's going on. Okay, we'll do the draw now, all right? It's 3:01. Shut up. Why are you tapping? What are you doing?
I don't know. It's just had a tune in my head. Statism.
Hey, Mudge, if
taking
you're
over.
watching, you need to jump in on this. How good is the after steak and a couple of bottles of red wine durry? It's probably second only to the after cone durry or the after sex durry. Do you know? Do you smoke? You don't have this. Yeah, so the after sex durry. I think the after sex durry is if you've had an extended session and you just haven't had durry for a couple of hours. But the after bong durry makes the high better, I've heard. And it's just a wicked durry. But the after steak and red wine durry, because I don't like the morning durry. Don't do it. After 15 pint durry. Anyway, if you're in the chat, someone made me two people made me a random number picker. If you,
Yeah. I was
so
gonna
one of
say.
them has been messaging me, and I'm sorry I haven't got back to you, but the other one sent it through to us.
Yes.
Should we try and use it?
It looked good.
I just don't want to fuck it up. I want to use it. How did he send it to us? Email?
Is it going to be code?
Yes.
His hub number? So
Well, if it is, he's not having it. Fuck. Pablo, you watching? What are you doing? You know we're on a live podcast.
Yeah, I was really anticipating for this quote, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Okay, cool. Was the
Sorry.
quote, hey, dickhead, can we just do this?
Yeah, sorry.
Or was it like,
Nah. I'm
to
getting
be?
there. It was.
We haven't had a good Prime Minister since John Howard.
Oh, the one we got now is fucking loony.
Sorry, what's he say?
Mm.
Hey, what?
Sit down, Buffett.
Can we just... We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to use the new picker. It's not me. What? How did he send it to us?
Email.
Email. So it would be in my email, right?
Yes.
And it's from Jared.
Yes.
Right, cool. So I'm going to find that.
Jared.
You
YD.
guys talk amongst
That one.
yourselves. Also, can we just get one way to spell Jared? Right? One.
Mm.
Ah! Can you not have that screen up? All right, cool. Because I reckon I got a heap of dick pics and I don't want everyone to see them. All right, we're going to use this new generator. And then the other guy that sent us a generator, I acknowledge the receipt of your email, and I'm sorry. This guy sent me a DM on LinkedIn, Instagram, Lawnhub's Instagram. Like, he's done a great job. I haven't looked at it. Also, don't know you. You might be a Trojan horse. You're trying to kill us. I do know Jared.
Yes.
Right? And he's a trusted friend. He actually came to, so this is the web app, Lawnhub Draw web app. You excited? Okay. You're the first one seeing this, right? Outside of the people that matter. Yep.
It's always a sandwich, isn't it?
Mine's more of a shit salada. It's just fucking, here's a compliment and I'll just cover it in shit.
Everyday old veggie.
Yeah. Mm. I didn't, oh no, there's a password and shit.
Yeah, it's on the screen. But that screen's not on the it's
Oh no.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Janty. Remember, this is a live podcast.
Yeah. Yes. Up the crowies. Up the
It's just
crowies.
like you're like a fucking kid that's like, do you have something to say? Like, go the crows.
Oh, fucking hell. You gotta laugh. What are you doing this weekend, Dylan?
Oh shit, it didn't work.
I found fantastic movies tonight.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Housewarmings at a mate's house
Yep.
and watch the Crowies.
Yes. If anyone wants my review on the Jurassic World Rebirth, just let me know. And if you don't want any spoilers, just maybe, I don't know. I don't want you to switch off, but I've got
What is it, a 410?
1-4.
410.
Oh, I thought you meant the sprayer. Yeah, I've had a moment.
All right. What's
I'm
the minimum number?
Scattered.
First number is 120267.
120267. All right, I'm going to check that because Dylan has made mistakes in the past, like letting his beard get that long. 1, 2.
Remember when he started? When he had the
Dude, you are, and you know this because most people will do. You're a very good-looking human being. Growing your beard like that ruins it. 267. Another backhanded compliment.
I was waiting for the next part.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. But there's no sandwich there. That's just.
You're a good-looking dude. Don't keep your beard that long. 120267. You do you, bro. Like,
So that's the only person that matters.
yeah, okay. I'm sure that's what she does. 9:33, June 26th. And what's the last number?
121
Maximum number 121
312.
312. All right. Sorry, guys. I know this is not like the most riveting thing, but once we get this working, everyone's going to have a better life, right?
so efficient.
There's going to be kids in Africa that eat tonight because I worked this out. Well, they were going to eat anyway. It's got no connection. But so that was 11:59. Good work, bro. You got onto the fucking onset last minute. All right. So this is fucking sick. I should put it up here actually, shouldn't I? Because then Dildo can share it. Interesting. Get rid of that. I think he's made it so I can center it as well. Or that's just me. That's me, right? Dylan?
What do you mean?
I'm Ron Burgundy. Like, that's central, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing sensitive there. Check this out, right? We can make it an epic 10-second fucking suspense and drama draw, or Jared. I hope the Lotteries Commission are not watching. Yeah, fuck it. 18 seconds. Show a preview.
18
Show a
years.
preview. Yeah, that's too long, right? 18 seconds is too long.
It's very long.
Okay, so
but
we're gonna go back to 10.
yeah, go epic. Yeah.
All
go
right,
epic.
cool. How you feeling, Dylan?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
So the numbers are right.
What's going on?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, literally.
What's going on?
What do you do now?
Well, it's on custom duration now.
Still doing that preview.
Yeah, it is.
Create
draw?
So you're going to put it on epic though? We're on custom.
Yep. Epic. You
Yeah.
ready?
Yep.
Create draw. This is, mate, if this isn't transparent, I don't know what is. So from 120,267 to 121,312. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Well,
121312.
120,267, 121,312. That's how you fucking do a draw, all right? Okay, it might be taking a bit too long, but it's good.
it's good. It's definitely filtering.
Do you remember? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
121073. Now, there will be a point where we can do a CSV export with their names and that will pop up on the screen. I do believe this is more of a proper draw than using Google.
Google.
No criticism on the Google. You've been amazing for us. But yeah, 121073. You've just won a Bushranger 410 delivered to your door. And Jonesy is going to put a lock of his hair in the fuel tank so that you have his DNA. Are you looking it up?
Yes.
Yes.
Second order.
Yes. Yes.
Dean M.
Dean M. So if it's his second order, he might have known he was got a mower coming.
From Kuranbong? Kuranbong?
I think that's when you have one of them, then you have a cigarette.
New South Wales. Congratulations, Dean. You have won yourself a Bushranger
121
410 cylinder mower.
073 121073. Dean M. Purchased that on the last day in the afternoon.
Yep.
Fucking good purchase too.
It is a good purchase.
Nice work. Should we call him?
Get him live on the pod.
Phone details. It's
Well
going
done.
through the roadcaster.
Oh. You can talk.
Hello, Dean.
Dean, it's Clint calling from Lawnhub. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good. You are live on our podcast. Are you comfortable talking live?
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm ringing to let you know you just won a lawnmower.
Are you kidding yourself?
Nope. You have a
joking.
Bushranger 410 cylinder mower that is going to be delivered to your door probably sometime next week.
Oh, you're kidding? Oh, that's bloody awesome.
Did you know you were in the draw?
No, I have no idea, to be honest. I just purchased stuff online. And
never knows.
Okay. Well, that's probably a nice surprise. Nice little Friday
yeah,
surprise.
no, that's really, really cool. It's awesome.
Are you
That's
a
really
lawn
cool.
guy? Like, do you look after your lawn?
Love my lawns. Yeah, I do love my lawns.
Do you own a cylinder mower
I go
currently?
through. What was that, sorry?
Do you own a cylinder mower currently?
No, not at all.
Oh, this is fucking
No,
perfect.
no.
Do now.
So I've looked into them, but I don't own it currently. But it's always one of those things that you want to keep up the pride of the neighbourhood lawn, which is nice.
It's a bit of a
That's
luxury
pretty
item,
awesome.
right? Well,
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is. It's one of those luxuries, not necessities. So,
you don't need to worry about it now.
awesome. Yeah, wow.
So our team will ship that to your door. We've got your address. That'll
Yep.
get shipped out on Monday. I
Yeah,
think
cool. Yeah,
All you
perfect.
have to
That's
do is
awesome.
put petrol in it and
And oil. Yeah.
There
it's
we
not allowed
go.
to be shipped with fuel or
Oh,
any
no
liquids
oil.
in it. Yeah. So it's got no
Yeah,
oil.
of course. Yeah, of course. Just the normal standards. Yep.
and then
no, that's
post a
cool. That's
photo
no
and
dramas.
tag us in
That's-
it. Every time we give
I
people
definitely
stuff,
will be. That's for
we
sure.
never hear back from them.
Well,
Oh wow!
Except
what a
Clint,
shock for a Friday afternoon.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
congratulations and thank you for supporting our business. I really do appreciate it.
No, thanks for having such a good business.
That's wicked. All right, man. Well, have a wonderful weekend and we'll ship that out to you next week.
Thank you very much, Lee. You too. Appreciate it.
Take
No
care, man.
worries.
See ya.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Well, that was exciting.
I do like the live call function.
That is sick. That was sick. That was very goodly.
Ah, so good.
That was good.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm thirsty. Fuck off. All
Well,
right.
that worked. It's good.
All right. So, Jared, thanks for making that. The other guy whose name I think might be Tim,
I don't know what.
we will use yours next week, provided you haven't put a virus in it, because I'm a bit worried about that. Can you send us your driver's license and your passport? All right. Let's do some more live calls. We can do it from my phone.
Yeah. So, obviously,
My phone is connected via Bluetooth to his Rode mixer.
Yeah, right.
So anything that happens now on a call will come through. Through
How long have we had that function for?
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Well, we've owned it forever.
we could have done it forever like that.
Oh, okay.
This is the difference between having a director-led media team and a media manager-led media team. So I said we need to do it, and then he did it. So yeah,
I mean, that thing's had a very stressful life.
that
hasn't
dude
it?
just got off the phone and like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Just want a fucking lawnmower. Fucking mowy.
Well, I don't know how long to talk to them for. Like it's radio, right?
Mm.
Got to, you know.
Mm. Yeah.
All right.
Last time
Go
I
on.
rang the radio, it was for a competition to go to Thailand,
I've been to Thailand.
right? And I got through the wait list and I was part of the draw, but I forfeited my tickets to mum and dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because dad had just come out of he was
The closet.
for his heart operation, but he
awkward.
was long enough after that he could fly. So I forfeited my ticket, and the radio station's like, "Oh my god, this is beautiful, this is lovely," like blah blah blah. And then when they went to the ad, they're like, "Yeah, we'll definitely call you on Friday to say that you've won." And guess what? They never fucking rang me. Rigged. So that just goes to show that radio
Hang on a
competitions
second.
aren't always as they seem.
Hang on a second.
They said, "We'll call you back Friday."
So they
when you've
set it
won."
up for you to win because it was a good story.
Maybe the next person said that. I don't know.
His dad had the same issue about no leg
Yeah, but no leg and you know,
cancer AIDS.
yeah.
That heroin addict dick. Yeah.
So, yeah, so I haven't rang the radio since.
All right. That
was cool.
Saw. Actually, there might be an opening. I saw Kyle and Jackie O went postal on the fucking radio. Was that just my Instagram? Apparently, there was a court injunction and can't say shit. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I want. Maybe I dream these things.
Well, it doesn't sound
Out of
sound
character.
like Kyle at all.
Where do I look for the podcast thing? Did you use like Microsoft? You did, you fucking losers.
What?
Microsoft Edge. Like you're a fucking 4-year-old.
That was what was open.
No.
Dylan, how much tabs open when we turned his laptop on and logged in? It was fucking...
Yeah, but no, you've set this up on Microsoft Edge.
Because
I used Brave.
But Edge was the browser that was open.
Yeah, they want you to use that.
Well, I'm just saying, you know,
All right.
just saying that's what was there.
Hang on, we got some stuff coming. Fucking, there's a heap of shit in here now.
That's good.
Jonesy was playing Game Boy. No, we've read that. Kaiku at the end of the street. We read that. Scott Crawford. I laid Cooch 8 weeks ago in Brisbane. Queens of the fucking land. Okay. Currently cutting at 55 mil.
Jesus.
Using a drone. In spring, what would be the process to start lowering height of cut to 15 or 20 mil?
Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to, then yeah, you can definitely scout that back. We did a video on our YouTube where
55 mil Cooch.
Yeah, it must have been a high mower. We have a video on our YouTube where I scout back a 11-day-old Tahoma and to get it ready for a putting green ready for winter. So Cooch can withstand that sort of abuse once the soil temps are there. So yeah, come springtime, just cut the guts out of it and send it back and happy days. That's the beautiful thing about warm season turf. You can, especially Cooch and Kaiku, you can just be mean with it and it'll come back.
Treat it mean, keep it keen.
That's right. Bit of N.
Said the fucking stalker.
Yep.
No means no. Okay. Jack Chapo said, I also sent you an email, Clint. Well, I don't know where you sent it to, and I'm very sorry. If you send the best email address to get me on is clint@waterpro.com.au. It's monitored. Actually, clint@lawnhub.com.au is also monitored by my assistant. But yeah. Uh-oh. Dylan, what are you doing? I'll go back to my phone for that, right? Riley said it's on Podium. I'll put it in the chat. The fuck are you talking about, Riley?
Someone's message. To you?
Dylan's got a couple of questions here on the gram.
The gram.
Look at that gram. Tanner's turf.
And trim?
No, just underscore.
Yeah.
I think they might have dropped the trim.
That's okay.
Was trim like car trims?
Tanner's turf. He's the guy here in Adelaide.
But does they do trim like as in like they trim like car trim? Like what do they call it? People that make seats.
Like
Okay,
trim. But
cool.
anyway, yep.
That's awkward. Happy Friday, lads. Hope you have a good weekend. Love the content and giveaways for winter. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's motivate. You know what's funny? Because the giveaways decisions come down to me. And if I feel like we're not being appreciated, I'll just stop giving shit away. But when we get comments like that and we actually get to talk to someone who, like that dude he doesn't have a cylinder mower.
No.
So he's going to buy, now he's got one.
There it is.
Then I'm like, all right, let's give more shit away.
Speaking of mowers, do you know if we got that one from... Nah.
Someone else bought it. Jake Carter. Sorry?
Zoinks.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Like, you think about your hair, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
then-
well, I mean, the video...
But your personality.
The video that went live last night, that really shows that my hair's starting to go. Might just have to commit to it.
I actually got a haircut yesterday
I
and
know.
did the mirror behind your head. And it looked like, I was like, am I? Like back here?
No,
Actually,
that's fine.
fucking, while we're live, I think the barrier to entry for barbering needs to come up.
100%.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, firstly, with respect, let's have an English language component, right? But secondly, this cunt yesterday mowed fucking, like, what would you call these? Like mud flaps or some shit? Can you see it? Like,
Mud flaps.
look at this. You know how like they go over your ear?
Yeah,
And he actually shaved up my fucking head and like,
Yeah.
can you see it?
Yeah.
And I said to Celeste, look at this. And she's like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm like, this is not a thing. Like I've been getting my hair cut for fucking 42 years and they've never gone and fucked that bit up. Right? And he was so proud of it, man.
You don't have a guy that you normally
And the
go and
worst
see?
part was it was $40.
It's fucked, man.
It shouldn't be.
It's fucked.
How much is Westfield getting? So I said to Celeste, go find a barber that comes to our house, do me and the boys, maybe comes here, does you, me, Matt. and then
I'd happily get on that because...
massage in the morning, haircut in the afternoon, get a nice Thai massage.
And
fucking,
like nice reshape of my chin.
what,
Like,
the beard.
yeah. Not plastic.
Yeah, I was blown away.
Yeah, that's...
But I just wanted to, I'm not being silly.
No.
right?
It's
That's
definitely
stupid.
there. And that's what I meant.
You
Like
can see it?
the barrier to
see it?
entry...
Like he's done a number 1.
Mm.
Like, I don't even know what a rainbow over my ear. And when Celeste couldn't understand it, I'm like, it's like you having long hair and then cutting it over your shoulder. Yeah. And so when you sit still, you've got this hair that just fucking sits over your shoulder.
Got this nice guard.
Yeah. It's a fucking guard.
You said the barrier of entry needs to raise. If it doesn't raise, then the price needs to become down.
Yeah, that's right. Charge what it's worth.
Yeah, because the last
crazy.
haircut and beard trim that I got was $75, and I've just said never again. Never again. It was for my sister's wedding, and I went home and fixed it.
Oh, I can't read that one.
Why?
Because it's racist as fuck.
Who wrote it?
Billy Ray.
Okay.
Surprised that a guy called Billy Ray's being racist.
I was gonna say because if Jared's
fuck.
if Angel's brother Jared's in the chat, he sometimes gets
Rose
involved.
said live haircut for the podcast. More than happy. I think a better live thing would be to wax Jonesy's chest, wax Jonesy's head.
Oh, that'd fucking hurt. Your hair wouldn't grow back. Would
Dylan's
it?
still sending me shit. What? Oh,
No, it's Dean. I reckon he's tuning on Instagram.
Anyway, sorry. Jake Carter said, put 2 cubes of sand on my back lawn now thinking it would fix the drainage. Now I have a pool. Yeah, you can't drain above the flood. You have to drain below the flood.
Yeah. Has all the water subsided in New South Wales now? Do you know?
I don't go there. Oh, I was there last week. The captain is on the chat. Not going to lie. I'm still pumped for this mower. Absolutely crazy. Haha. Huge thanks. And keep up the great products. That's fucking cool. He's just like, hey, I'm not sure if this is so you did win the mower.
Yeah. Dean who?
Yeah, Dean M.
Yeah.
His Instagram is the captain.
Shit, yeah. Dean, if you're still on, Dylan, the camera is now on the Moe. That's the Moe. So it's still got its plastic wrap and stuff on it. We will disassemble the handlebars so it can fit back in a nice area.
It doesn't. Just go, oh, did we put them on? Did we?
Yeah, for the video. There's a video on it too.
I just got my son's report card.
Or is he having pizza or is he eating rocks for dinner?
Interestingly, he's the only one in our house that cares about his academic success. He's been chasing a 6.8 GPA out of 7 because he gets an award. So he got really angry because to get an award at the assembly, you need to get a 6.8 and above, or if you're a 4 and you tried, you get an award. So he's like, and these are, I don't know how to best put this, but he threw the R word in there because sometimes he does that. And he's like, so you either got to be really fucking smart and you get an award. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to go, because it's the same.
Yeah.
So I'm going to chase the 4. And I'll just fucking give up. But he didn't because he can't because it's not in his DNA. But he got an A. This is so, sorry, Jack, I hope you don't mind people. So basketball, which is a subject, A, English, A, entrepreneurship, B, you do not live with us anymore. Humanities, A, Japanese, A, mathematics, A, science, B, tech studies, A. That's a fucking solid report card.
A lot better than
dude,
what the ones
entrepreneurship, B, what the fuck? 2 things. 1, don't get a fucking B in entrepreneurship. And 2, you can't teach that shit at high school. Teacher lady, how the fuck are you teaching entrepreneurship? Like, surely if you're an entrepreneur, you're out doing it. Anyway, I'm getting a bit angry.
Is that? I'm assuming that's a subject.
It's a fucking subject, dude. In year 7.
That's wild that that's now crept into the system.
Yeah, but it's being taught by people that learned how to. They haven't done it.
Yeah.
Right.
You should go teach it. You should go and for
Yeah.
like.
Well, it'd be easy.
for a
40
day.
hours a week.
Yeah.
40 weeks a year.
That's another.
Buy a TikTok. Buy teachers.
Mm.
So what did he do? Oh, how did he get a B there? So what's his GPA? Celeste, can you tell me, are you watching the podcast?
How's the GPA worked out?
I don't know because it wasn't a thing when I was in high school.
Yeah.
But
Because that sounds very American.
yeah. Well, he got a C+ in a science test the other day and he can't see it. So I helped him with an email to his teacher to say, he got a B in science. So that might have been that test dragged him down to say, can I have some feedback about my test? And the teacher was just like, I can show you it, but that's it. And I'm like, and
What?
it's the first time, like I thought public and private school on par, but no. He's in a public school. So I've asked Celeste to organise for me to have a meeting with his principal, and she's like, "No, you need to go through the fucking right channels and go talk to the great." I'm like, no,
Who said that?
Celeste. No, I want to talk. Like, then if I don't get to talk to the principal, I'm going to talk to the education minister. So you fucking make a decision who I'm talking to,
You choose, yeah.
because like, I think I've spoken about this before on the podcast, but he's being dragged down to the lowest level.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. But also, he's my kid, and maybe I'm just being over angry about it. You kind of tend to do that when you're a kid, when you feel like your kid's in trouble. All right. Darren Schwartz says, "Did you mow the Tiff Tuff with all the weeds out the front of Lawnhub HQ?" That side.
The little lawn? Nah. I'm going to let Riley look after that next week.
Is that his own project?
Well, he can hand weed it.
Yeah. And you're not going to do that.
Nah, well, there's just no point spraying. There's no point getting the sprayer out for that little area. Might as well just pull the weeds back. There are a few weeds in there, which the video showed. But it was fucking cold that morning, wasn't it, Dylan? Yeah.
I'm going to show you this comment later. It's on YouTube. You'll see it. Scott Crawford, I may have read it's good to keep it longer throughout the cooler months. Yeah, dude, 55 mil. I'm not being critical. I just thought it was very long for a non-buffalo, non-kikuyu, non-tall fescue. You found it?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. That's not funny. That's racist. Dodgy Bro says, treat them like dirt and they'll stick to you like mud. Clint Osborne says, up the pies. Nate Extreme says, I've heard the new Jurassic movie is cheeks. What's cheeks?
Dylan?
Is that slang? You're young. What's cheeks? Like the bee's knees? Yep.
It is a good movie. Like the movie is fine. It's just not a Jurassic fan
And
movie.
so, unlike Top Gun Maverick, it didn't.
Well,
It's a hard movie to follow, right?
What is?
The original Jurassic Parks.
No, I didn't think so.
To make it the same or better, like Top Gun.
Oh yeah.
Like you come out and make Top Gun 2, you need to make it good for people that have never seen Top Gun,
Yes.
but it also needs to tie back to people that are in love and know it inside out.
Yes.
Jurassic Park's no different.
Correct.
They didn't pull it off.
Not in this film, in my opinion. But there were tip of the hats back to the original movie.
Yeah, but not well.
No, there was well parts done.
6.8. Fucking yes!
Yeah, he gets an award.
Fucking Jack Diggity. So someone's going to go up at the assembly. You know, when we were at school, you get excited about that shit. You get bashed, right? The world's changed.
That's good. It's good, yeah.
So she said he thinks he should. Oh, okay. Sorry, keep going.
But he.
They?
There's a massive.
They're all they.
There's a massive retcon in Rebirth that I just can't see past. I can't
There's a
get
what?
retcon.
Cheeks equals ass.
Ah.
So the new Jurassic Park was ass.
There's just a massive retcon in there that I can't.
Retcon.
Yeah, it means that the lore of the movie universe has been like contradicted. So like in the first
Oh, it doesn't make sense.
so like
Like a
In
glitch
Top-
in the Matrix.
in Top Gun, right? The
Everyone's seen it. We can talk openly about it.
the USS Midway,
Yep.
right? I don't know what is it called in the movie? Is that what it's called in the movie?
For this argument
Just
of this.
say
Yep.
for the sake of the movie that in Top Gun,
Yep.
the USS Midway is called the USS Midway in the first film.
Yep.
But in Maverick, they use that same thing, that same
Name.
ship,
Or the same ship, but
the
different
same
name.
ship, and they refer to it as saying, "Oh, this is our old ship, and it's the USS
Yeah.
Longway."
Yeah.
And you go, "No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's the Midway."
Yeah, you can tell because the door hatch is that one. Yeah.
No, but like the actual movie is referring it to as
Yeah, it's just stupid.
it's stupid.
So shit like that happened in the movie.
Yes.
Surely they get some nerd douche like you to watch it first.
They had the original screenwriter write part of the writing of this movie
Yeah.
from Jurassic Park, and Spielberg was involved too. It's just frustrating.
Spielberg. It's been bought and sold.
So yeah, there's a huge retcon, massive, and I just can't see past that. And I said it when we were in San Diego when the trailer was released. I said, "Nah, that's wrong. They better explain it," and they didn't explain it. So
Benjam says, taking over looking after my neighbour's lawns. They are getting old. I'm guessing the people, not the lawns. Okay to put down Prem after spraying NSFW in Adelaide.
I'd go the other way if you were going to, but it's probably too cold to be honest for Prem. It's free. I mean,
I sold a tub of mini peel today and said, don't touch this until August
Yeah.
or September.
it's tough because like we'll do a video or we'll do a piece of information or we'll advise.
We'll do a piece of information.
Yeah, or a piece of education.
Celeste just messaged me and said Jack said cheeks means crap.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, it's not crap. It's just not. Anyway. I can go into it further, but I just bore a lot of people. That obviously relate to us here in South Australia in terms of like don't put granular fertilizer out. But if you're in Cairns, granular fertilizer is fine. So I think in Adelaide, like Clint just said, leave the granule in the shed. You can still spray NSFW, that's fine. And if you've got some 3-way, you can tank mix them together and spray them out over the lawn.
You heard it here first from the least qualified person to sell fertilizer commercially in Australia. It's 3:30. I feel like we've been doing this longer. Fuck, the giveaway has been announced on Instagram already. Who's doing that? Serena. Fucking good work, Serena. Jesus Christ, that's quick.
It's not here for a long time.
Fucking Dino.
Just a good time.
What else do we need to talk about?
I don't know.
What else has gone on? Has anyone got any questions? Because I'm happy to finish this podcast. Oh. VJ, you'll be receiving letters from the education department.
Yeah.
Dude, don't stress. The education minister has my fucking phone number. If he's got a problem, he'll send me a message about it. But I've got a pretty good feeling he doesn't watch this podcast.
No. Unless something goes viral. And then
I think that the people that are in those positions would do well to listen to me sometimes. I think that sometimes because I'm a little bit outrageous and my character on this podcast can tend to be a little bit outrageous, that people think I'm wrong or dumb. But I think some of the things that I say are actually the opinion of the silent majority and would at least be worth looking into.
Just exploring, because they're exploring Betty's ideas. Why not they explore the silent majority?
Do you remember? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Isaac's on holidays.
He is.
First holiday he's had in the whole time he's been here. I think we got some questions from TikTok. Palmsy76, tall fescue, losing colour, thought it was cool climate grass. Is it worthwhile spraying roots and shoots and money shot, or am I better just to wait till spring temps around 10 degrees most days?
Well, it depends how cold it is. I mean, if you're getting heavy frost.
Even if it's not too cold.
Like if you're getting heavy frost, like we've got some colour change out the front on the rye. It is a cool season grass, but if it's really cold, it's still going to struggle. But roots and shoots will help. It will help, but it's not going to be...
Is that on Instagram? That question? Yeah.
But it's not going to be the complete answer. But roots and shoots definitely will help.
Cool. Any news on the Royal Show idea? What the fuck's that?
Having a stall there.
We were offered a stall there for free, almost. And I decided that it wasn't worth the amount of labour. How's that a question? Did we talk about that?
Must have. Yeah, I vaguely remember talking about it.
Yeah, we got offered a stand to share with one of WaterPro's partners, and I just couldn't justify having, because it would effectively mean Jonesy would have to be on the stand for 11 days. And it was in September. It just doesn't make sense. 11 days. What do you do? Just have a stand and no one's there? No, you commit, you go there, you do it, you do 10 till 10 every day, and you fucking stand there and answer the same question 400 times a day, and then have people argue with you about the answer because you're a fucking idiot and they know better because they've got the internet. It's a challenge. It would be good for the brand. We're not ready to do it yet. And the cost of it weighed up against the cost of running potentially a one-day event ourselves or running paid ads. It just wouldn't be worth it. Honestly, I think the show's kind of like radio and TV. We could sell stuff there, and if we ever did do a show like that, you'd be able to buy fertilizer from us at our stand, and we'd have Uber deliver that to your door before you got home. It would be that aggressive, especially in September. You'd get home and your fucking fertilizer would be sitting on your door, or we'd have WaterPro vehicles just driving around because it's only SA. But
or our truck.
I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. Not yet.
It's a long day. It's a long time as well.
Dude.
Sorry.
So the people that do really well at the show are people that sell high-ticket items that only need to close 1 or 2 deals a day. So sheds, rainwater tanks, caravans, spas, pools, big items that people need to have a touch and hold and feel and see to make a decision. Whereas the barrier to entry to buy Lawnhub is quite low. You can buy a fertilizer for $29.95, have it delivered for $50, under $50. So the perceived risk of getting ripped off or not getting your thing, like say buying, I don't know, a shipping container or a shed or a transportable building, they're the kind of things you'd like to go to the show to make sure that the company's actually legitimate.
Yes.
Before you give away $15,000 of my money. Not financial advice.
Did well. I mean, it was an hour and 35 minutes.
Mudge asked me yesterday, he's like, what's the statute of limitations on ripping Matt out of this? I'm like, just give it till Monday.
I mean, obviously he put that comment in the
He brought it up.
feed last week, so yeah. That's not a That's what raised my eyebrows before.
Oh, the quote.
The price of another one.
30 grand.
Yeah.
That's what they're worth. That's why when you get priced 10 grand, you go, oh, maybe this is too good to be true. Maybe that should be the 15th immutable law. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true.
Today I'm going to jail, and I just want to get it over with and never have to worry about it again.
It's fucking
Hello, how are you?
different
I'm
world.
under the water. Please help me.
Who?
Here too much raining.
Who is that? Is that Kim Kardashian? Is that
Chloe.
Yeah. Did you see the Paris saga stories come out? Was it on Netflix when Kim got robbed in Paris?
Oh, and hashtag SSAs in Paris. Oh, no, I did not see that.
Well, I haven't seen it. I'm not sure I will. Finish Squid Games though.
Surely the documentary on Kim Kardashian getting robbed in Paris is better than Jurassic Park new movie.
Oh, the Kardashians are just too much. They're too much.
Ain't nobody got time for
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
Tomislav Prajanka. Tomislav, tell me if that's right, and I'm sorry, I'm trying. Prajanka. I have Tiff-Tuff in Victoria. Recently purchased Duke. How often should I reapply to suppress winter grass?
That should
I need to make a piece.
The restriction should be on the label. I think it's
Oh, thanks for that. That's great.
No,
That really helps.
I think it's 2 or 3 applications per season. I think.
Dan's got a piss.
Yeah. So just no more than that. Oh. There he goes. He's back. Yeah.
Not the first time, it won't be the last time we get a knob
Up the pooper. Yeah, just no more than 2 or 3 applications per season. I have taken note of the herbicide restriction changes and stuff that has somewhat been implemented in terms of labeling and stuff, things like that. So not overusing chemicals, so they become so the target species of weed become resistant. That's obviously a big thing. Obviously, winter grass is one of those that is a real resistant weed type. So, but yeah, does your microphone work, Dylan?
Plug her in.
Plug her in, get her done, son. I was just gonna say, if not, doesn't matter. Oh,
Hello.
the ringing just went out of my headphones.
Did you have ringing?
Yeah,
I fixed it.
you fixed it.
It was me.
It was you.
Wow, I should have been here the whole time.
Fucking hell.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Dylan.
It's Dylan.
Did. I need a song.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
You excited for Rebirth?
Yeah, well, I was. Nah, I'll be good. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Keen to watch a movie.
Yeah. I've never been to this cinema that we're going to. Obviously, don't mention it so all the fanboys and girls don't rock up.
Yeah, it's the one down south.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real down south.
At Christie's Beach, I think.
Yeah, I think
Like-
Christie's local cinema there near the Savers. That's Crystal Meth Beach, yeah.
Thomas Slavers asked, can I mix it with NSFW? I'm unsure. We haven't tested the compatibility of Duke and NSFW, so that'd have to be a jar test if you're willing to.
They both foliar.
Yes.
I was just taking a piss and I was thinking about how many tons of product that you've ordered in the last week. And it's approaching 100 tons.
It's approaching 100 ton. Yes. I'm excited.
So if you're also putting granular fertilizer in black buckets, then it's time to go order your 100 ton. because the season is not.
That's just the first phase. It's not even.
You're fucking dad.
Yeah.
Senior party hole. I would work at the show for a show bag and one ride. The worst part is his ride would be a flesh ride. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be like one of the fucking merry-go-rounds. On that party hole senior, I need July 30th, 7:30, Angle Park, some barbecue attendance. So if you're keen, I'll pay you cash.
Like the dog races.
Outside of that,
Oh yes.
I'll pay you cash. So yeah, because we've got to cook breakfast for 120 people all at the same time. So I thought you, senior, Mudge, and then we've got the 4 irrigation design team there on 2 or 3 barbecues.
Plenty.
We should be able to throat it. So
Throat it.
yep, throat goat. If you've got a boat, I've got a throat. Have you seen that? All right, maybe I just dreamt that one up. So yeah, if there's no more questions, I need to go navigate the conversation with my wife about the fact that I'm catching an Uber home from football with my kids.
Yeah, it was bloody foggy on Sunday, wasn't it?
It was fucked. It made football even worse than normal. But my kid got up. Didn't kick any goals. Fucking little shit kicked 3 points. Like, you are evidence of how shit this sport is. Except another kid in the forward line in the same quarter kicked 3 goals. So I'm like, it's not you. It's not the sport. It's you. Yeah.
Do they win?
They won 57-13 or 16. So that
Dominance.
I know you might not know this, but they don't score the games.
Yeah, and you keep.
I've got a
score.
clipboard now.
Yeah, I know.
And I got AI to make me a proper one so I can track all their goals properly. So
You love it.
yeah. Well, then the coach can use it to give away awards as well.
And what unders are they?
9.
And they're not keeping score. That's just shit.
No, it's really interesting because Lucy's obviously 2 minutes younger than Connor. Her netball scored.
Yeah.
Football, not. Baseball, scored. Like, it's just stupid. I don't understand why either. Like, do you think these kids are just like, they're going to be like, you know what? Like, growing up, it was pretty hectic, but I'm really glad that during those formative years of football, I didn't know the score because it just made life so much easier, right? Not knowing whether or not I was a winner or a loser. It was good. And it was hard because then we'd go to netball and like we knew the score.
Yeah.
And it was traumatic. You know what happens? Lucy loses a game. She doesn't give a fuck. They still sing the song.
What?
They're just like, yeah, we fucking played netball. Cool. Right? Do you. Have fun. But not giving them the score. It's just like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to set you up for failure. So we're going to not give you any bad news until you're so old that you just get bad news because that's the world.
Yeah.
And you're fucked because you haven't had any chance to build on those scars. It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. I mean, we scored when I started footy in under 8s. And fucking hell, we had some bad beatings in those times. It's character building. We lost by 197 points once.
Is there even enough time to lose by that much?
In under 15s?
That feels like a long time.
Yeah,
that feels like a rapid fire. Like they were getting bonus points.
We were
We're
fucked.
kicking it from further out. They're kicking 13s and shit.
We were fucked. Fucked. Yeah.
Nathan Manjarang said, have you ever mixed a cherry ripe and a banana Big M? We don't have Big M here, bro. We have Farmers Union and what's the
Dare.
chocolate? Classic.
Yeah.
Dare. Yeah, we do have Dare.
No, I don't like cherry ripes.
I do. Is it a coconut issue or a cherry issue?
I just don't like cherry ripes.
Because Celeste's a big issue. She has massive issues with desiccated coconut. Doesn't like it. Like, we'll have coconut flavored stuff. But, I fucking love it, man. Bounties. Toot.
I'm a summer roll kind of guy. Yeah.
There you go. So it's not coconut.
He needs some milk.
I find if you have milk with desserts, it makes it so much better. Senior said he'll be there. All right, there you go.
I've got a question actually. So
Here's what ChatGPT said I should ask you.
So as you know, but the listeners and watchers might not know, when I was in Melbourne,
The 23 of them on YouTube.
I went to a restaurant called Crab 89 in the Japanese district.
Yep.
And it was fucking phenomenal. But at the dessert area, you poured this milk into this ice cream machine and it poured out like this milk flakes.
Yeah, it's like shaved ice.
Yeah.
It's not really a traditional Japanese thing.
It's not?
Not that I know of. It might be now. I haven't been, I lived there a long time ago.
Because
But
it was fucking shit. Did not rate
yeah.
it.
I've just
Everything else
booked
was good.
a dinner in Brisbane at a Japanese restaurant called Boom Boom Room. Have you heard of that?
Nah, sounds good though.
Dude, it's in a bank. So we're eating in a vault.
What?
Yeah.
Is Batman there?
I'm Batman.
Sounds like Batman would be there.
Boom Boom Room. Check this out. It's Japanese. Have a look at that shit. That'll make your dick hard.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jack Chapo, rugby did not score, but I was good maths for my son as it forces him to remember. It was good maths for my son as it forces him to remember. Yeah, so what I do is I score on a scoreboard, and then when all the kids come off, they go, "Did we win, Clint?" And I'm like, "You did." And then I take a screenshot and send it to all the fucking parents into the Facebook group. How good does that look?
That looks fucking good.
So then we booked this Boom Boom Room. Check out the fucking menu. Check this out, cunt. $108 a head.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Well, it is now that you're living in the land of, non-Gaulerites.
Yeah.
But you remember back in the day when sparkling mineral water would strip the skin from his mouth and he'd cry his way home? I can't do this. Why is it so salty? Josie's on the chat. Hey, look at that. Jay Diggity. Was Josie here today?
Nah. So
No, that's why I didn't see it when I got here. What's that?
It's her son's birthday.
Happy birthday, Van.
Or Max.
Max.
I can't remember which one.
You should probably take a little bit more interest
So sorry, Josie.
in your
So sorry.
friends' children's birthdays.
I don't
Ponzu.
think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Had Ponzu once. I've had it 3 times since.
It's the best.
It's fucking-
those fucking oysters
Yeah.
in Sydney.
So Crab 89 had Ponzu too with the oysters. Oh, fucking
We bought oysters
so
in
good.
Sydney, and Jonesy was on this fucking autistic fucking rant about seafood. So I bought another 15 or
Yeah,
12,
but they had none left.
and they're like, "Sorry, sir, we don't have any left." So yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, so we're gonna go there to the Boom Boom Room and eat in the vault, which is pretty cool. 8-person minimum. We've got it covered. Darren Schwartz, how much are you watering that front Tiftoff? The color looks great. Mine's only the color's not coming from the water.
No, it's
It's Van's birthday. 16 today.
Van,
Oh,
yeah.
Josie. You
That's
know what most
crazy.
16-year-olds get for their birthday from their girlfriends?
Oh Jesus.
Box of chocolates.
Yeah, the Tiff Tuff out the front here has got. Actually, no, the Tiff Tuff with all the weeds in it, that's got no rye in it.
Yeah, but what are you feeding it though?
No.
Because he said the color looks.
The color in the
great.
Tiff Tuff looks great. Yeah, no, we just did.
I think he's talking about that side.
If
You're talking about the long side or the
if you're
short
talking
side?
about the big lawn, that's oversowed with perennial rye. That's why it's so green. But if you're talking about the little lawn, which is holding good color, we just did an application of Prem before. What is this season? Winter. We did it in autumn.
It's the cum dumpster season.
And despite people's opinions, the granulated iron is working in that,
Whose
in that little
opinion?
section. Oh, just, all the online professionals.
Why are you gay?
That's right.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Oh, Matt Irving. Oh shit! Fucking close the wrong thing.
Put it on the Moe. Put it on the Moe.
I just deleted Restream. It's just like when you're like hypothetically maybe watching porn at home, and then your grandparents walk in. Yeah, it's gone. Restream, it's gone. So if anyone's got a question, try and send it to me via mental telepathy.
Josie said, "Oh God, don't say that. They were home alone for an hour just before."
Him and his girlfriend. Yeah. It's his 16th birthday. He didn't get a box of chocolates. Oh, Josie, you were young once, mate. You know exactly what happened while they were home alone for the last hour. Oh fuck, I can't tell that story.
I've got the YouTube chat up if anyone's there. Otherwise, we can
Just call it.
we
I gotta go
call
pick
it.
up my dog from fucking dog babysitting place. Jesus Christ, 7 missed calls. What's going on?
Bruh.
All right, let's call it. You got no more questions? I'm fucking starving. I need to go home. I need to keep this buzz alive. I think I'm just below the right level for driving, so get home, keep the buzz going. What?
I was just seeing what percent they were in of water, that is.
5 point something standard drinks in 2 hours. It's the perfect amount. Did something happen?
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
The Crows just won a game.
I won the ballot.
I don't know what that means.
I got a members experience on
Okay. Okay.
That's got to be rigged, right? Surely I've been rigged. So the 11th. Next, are we playing next? Shut the fuck up. Are we playing next Friday night? Are we, Dylan?
You a pothead fucker?
Who are we playing next Friday night? Or is that when details?
Emotional damage.
What the fuck is going on?
Do you remember?
I have to read.
Do you
I'm
understand what I'm
excited.
saying?
It just said you've been selected, so I'll read that later.
Cool. What team's this for?
The Crows. Hang on, let me read it. Maybe someone can make sense of it. Adam,
buttons for you, Clint.
Thank you for registering in our first and second year members experience. We're excited to let you know that you've been selected. Wicked.
Do you reckon Tex pulled some strings?
Oh, it's in the morning. I'll be working.
To be fair, Dylan, anyone that's still tuning into the podcast an hour and 51 minutes after it started is not here because it's enjoyable. It's just because they like us.
There's a number to call. I'll call the number. I'll get all the details.
And they're like, hello. Yes, thanks for calling. I'm stuck in Nigeria and I have $1 billion. And if you can help me, I will give you a percentage of that. I get no joy from
I don't remember registering for that, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. I remember registering for something else.
Maybe when you bought that shipping container, maybe they took your email down.
Maybe. No, that wasn't me.
You are a fucking what?
That wasn't me.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
Does that mean we're calling it?
Here
We're
to
getting- Have a great weekend, everyone.